welcome to another episode of The Breakfast Nook with Sabi Steph. I'm your host, Stephanie Chiamaka Onobi. On this show, we celebrate unsung heroes as we listen to their inspirational stories of how they've turned their dreams into a reality. They are not just our entrepreneurs, they are our heroes without capes that take pride in the dignity of labor. Today's guest is someone who started her business from her home, and she has grown to opening her own restaurants in McKinney, Texas. Welcome with me, the CEO of Honeydip Fingerz, the authentic Nigerian cuisine restaurant. Welcome, sis. Welcome.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yes, finally. This one is a hard one to get to. Because she puts all her time into giving you guys the best. And I'm glad that we finally have the honor of having her with us.
Thank you so much.
Welcome.
It's good to be here.
Yes. What's your government name, by the way?
My name is Honeydip Komolafe.
Ah, this is a twin. Ejire, Winnie, how do you say?
Winnie Lojorogun.
Eyo Kolafe, Abi Mejilo Wole Tomiwa. How do you say that? My Yoruba in-laws don't kill me.
Correct.
She's like
Okonbabi, Okon, which is one. Okonbabi, Ejilo Wole Tomiwa means I would have had one, but I have two.
Oh, that's
yes.
That's a blessing. But yeah, that's good. So Kehinde, where's Taye?
My twin is in Nigeria.
She's in Nigeria. Is it? Oh, he. Oh, wow. So are you identical? Not really. In behavior, uncle?
Not really. A little similarities, but not really.
Not really. Who's the quiet one?
None. He's maybe a little bit more quiet than me. But quiet, no.
No. That's good. So are you child number what in your family?
Ha, girl. No, it's a long list.
What?
Yes, it's a long list, yes.
Okay.
Yes. I'm blessed with 14 siblings.
How?
Yes, how?
How?
Yes.
How many mommies?
3 beautiful mommies.
Okay. Oh. Man, they were busy.
Yes.
Daddy was really busy. Wow, that's a lot of kids.
Yes.
But I mean, it must have been fun being in a full.
You don't want to know.
Yeah.
Fun. We always look forward to hanging out together. It was beautiful. My childhood was amazing.
Oh, that's
amazing.
Good. That's good. Well, then I'm piecing some things together. So being in a large family, you're probably used to cooking for a lot of people.
Yes. So we grew up with a lot of cousins around, family, help, so not us really doing the cooking. But when we do the cooking, of course, it's for a lot of people.
It's for a lot of people.
Till tomorrow, I cannot cook for one person.
There you go.
I have a problem with cooking for, let me do small. So I'm cooking as if I'm doing parties. Like, I can cook and I'll host 5 people at the same time. So.
That's the thing, because some people are the opposite. Some people will be like, I can cook for 5 people, but I cannot cook for like
large people.
Yeah.
I'm used to it.
But you've been trained to cook for large people. I don't know how to size
down. I don't know how to do small. I don't know how to downsize.
That is good. So have you always been into business, or did you have a 9-to-5 at any point?
Yes. So I started, let me backtrack. When I was in secondary school back in Nigeria, I have neighbors that would bring stuff from the United Kingdom, and I would help them sell hair products, school folders, bed sheets. I used to make bedspread,
Wow.
I used to make curtains for my uncles, and they'll pay me.
You make it.
I
get it. Okay.
Pick out the colors that suit their space and make it for their space. Yeah,
wow.
So that wasn't like proper business, but yeah, I made money. I was never broke. Made money here and there, and and I worked 9 to 5, few places, yes, and moving to America is the first place I've done the food business. But I've always loved cooking. I started cooking when I was 8.
Wow. Yeah, that's believable, yes. Especially if you have younger ones, mommy will be like, go warm the soup, go and make the swallow and all of that. So you're used to 8. Wow, that's young.
Yeah, 8.
That's
complex
really...
food, not even boil white rice or do noodles.
Or warm
like
soup.
That. Beans, amala. Maybe that's why amala is my favorite food.
Is your favorite?
Yeah.
You came to America, and did you start right away to cooking? or you tried a 9 to 5?
So moving to America in 2016. I've been here for 7 years.
Okay.
Maybe 8 years this year. So yeah.
Wow.
So that is all I've done. I moved in May 29th of that year, and I started cooking June 4. June. I'm a very restless person. I cannot be idle. You know, my hand must I must be doing something. Maybe having fun. Not necessarily work. You know, but I must do something. I can't sit down and be idle and say, okay, nothing. No, that's not me. That's not who I am. So moving here. So backtrack. We got married. My husband moved here. So I would visit. I didn't want to live here at all. You know, because you have family members, you know, it's just more fun, you know, with a lot of family. But you know, where your treasure is,
there your heart lies.
So I ran back. So I had my daughter here. I went back home. When she was 4 months. I was in Nigeria for 8 months.
I look at her, you with the whole village.
With the whole village. My mom came to help me. When she left, I ran back with her. You know, like, yeah. Please, I can't do this. It stops me and you know. So I ran back home with my mom, and I came back. I love cooking, you know, and I saw the need. You know, that was one thing. You know, for me, it wasn't just about the money. You know, I saw how women, working class women, struggled to provide quality meals for their family, not because they are lazy, but because their schedule is crazy. You know, and. What if you work so hard, it's important that you eat good food.
You eat good.
You know, so that was where that started from. You know, so I'm like, okay, so I'll make a bowl of soup for one in my church, my local church. I attend New Covenant House.
Okay,
you know?
Shout out New Covenant.
Shout out to my church. You know, so the support from people from my church was enormous.
Amazing.
You know, because that's the only, because I don't do 9 to 5. That's the only people that I know. You know, church, or when I go out, you know, mix with people. You know, so that's where I really got my clientele from. Referrals. That is the major place. That is how I started. Yes, referrals. Oh, this lady, she does this. I used to live in Carrollton. You know, so these small bowls of soup, small bowls of here, there, and there, and you know. But thankful for where God has brought us.
Oh, nice. That's a good startup story. So you came into the United States when you decided to settle here. That okay, I'm not running the wig. I'm staying here, right?
Yes.
Not going back home.
Yes.
And then you saw a need. You know, you saw a problem and decided to provide a solution for it. Okay, that's how you get started. And then your church was a good place. Did you used to sell food like after church, or just word of my, hey, I do this, or let me, you know, take that burden off you?
Yes, word of mouth. I didn't used to sell food outside church. You know, a few people. You know, I became friends with you know, with a few people, and I remember my first catering was for naming. It was just a cooler of rice.
Wow.
The lady's name is Sheon Akingbala. You know, she was like, oh sis, I know, I believe in you. I didn't have a cooler. A second daughter, I made the jollof rice, naming for a daughter. I didn't have a cooler to put the rice. But she was like, sis, don't worry, I'll send you cooler to put the rice.
Wow.
You know, so people like that, you don't joke with them. People that believe in you from the get-going. And the first pan of jollof rice I made was for a lady that, her name is Raji. That's her last name. I can't remember her first name. Raji. My husband met her at the DMV.
Oh, wow.
Yes. And my husband told her, oh, my wife cooks.
Look at you. Shout out to men that support their wives' businesses.
My husband said, oh, my wife cooks. Girl, I haven't cooked anything for nobody. For that time, as in, maybe I've made stew, but jollof rice, no, zero for anybody, you know, in the business. So the lady said, okay, took my husband's number, and that was the first jollof rice I made.
Wow.
Yes. I remember I didn't even know the measurements because the rice was not full. The pan was not full because the measurement is, I cooked the rice in my house.
You're eyeballing the measurement.
You know, you eyeball the pepper. Of course, I know that one. But the rice, I'm like, you know, and this rice thing can shame you because you know how they swell differently. I'm like, this is trouble. Am I sure I'll get this measurement right? Alas, the lady did not complain. She was very happy with the order.
With a half jollof?
With a half. Well, not a tray, the full tray. The thing was not full. I'm like, Jesus Christ. But she didn't complain, she didn't mind, you know. She was very gracious, you know, so that's how we started.
That's an interesting story. And I love the way your husband just like God, you know how when God is talking to you, He's not talking to you based on where you are in life. He's talking to you, hey, you
See the
millionaire.
future.
Yeah.
Right.
So I like as he spoke faith over his wife and like, my wife can do this.
He's like, girl, my wife can cook fire.
That is awesome. That is awesome. And then, yeah, because you started from your house. I remember when I started, I was pregnant there with my son. See, my son has been eating your food since the baby, right? Because her jollof rice, her ofada, everything, order it from your house and all of that, you know. And it's really good. I can't even tell that there was a time you don't know how to measure this.
Measure, my sister. This is a little beginning. Let's not start.
Don't despise those days. So, and then you started getting known, right? Is it like you grew so fast, right?
I'm thankful to God. Honestly, I cannot. So I was telling my husband just yesterday, I'm like, there's nothing I can be ungrateful about. God has brought me a mighty long way. I kid you not. Like, this is not about you can cook. It's grace.
Yes.
Because there are better cooks out there. But something just sets you apart. People just love. I have clients come from 3 hours.
Wow.
And they book their food, you know. Yeah, I just got to tell, oh, please, they book their food 3 hours away.
Wow. And drive all the way.
Yes.
Wow.
When they're in town, they're like, oh, I'm coming, please, my food. And they order a lot of stuff, you know. So there's a lot of people just love God in you. Even when you drop the ball, you know. They're like, sis, this happened to my order. I'm like, girl, I'll fix it. You know?
There you go.
There you know, but just the love that you cannot even explain. You know that this is not your doing. This has nothing to do with how you mix up the ingredient.
Right.
This is just God that has helped you. That is still holding your hand
as you go in.
As you go.
Nice, nice. And it's also a customer service too, you know. Like you said, it's okay to mess up as a business person. We are human beings, right? But what do you do when you mess up? How do you make the customer, you know, feel better?
So let me say, for instance, the customer says, so what I've come to realize in food is the taste bud is not the same.
Exactly.
I can make a batch of 5 trays of fish for different people. And you come back and say, sis, the fish was too soft. The pepper was not enough. The salt was a little too much. How do I fix your own? I'm like, sis, I owe you one. Your next order, I will do something special for you. Do you understand?
The way you want it.
The way you want it.
Yeah.
Because the truth of the matter is, this business is customer oriented.
It is.
Whether you like it or not. Cook your food and eat it now. If you so please. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So you have to give excellence. This is not to say there are no clients that you have done your utmost best, but they just don't have it in them to be gracious. You just respectfully, you know, decline. Respectfully say, oh, I'm sorry, I hope I can fix this. And if they refuse, oh, no, if you can issue a refund, please do. Because trust me, when that story is being told outside, they can, you know, you can say, I did my part, you know. And to be honest, where I am, where God has brought me to, I don't want to say, it's important that you hear feedback.
Oh yeah.
But there are some feedbacks that are not true. It's not from a good place.
Negative criticism.
Yes, you know, it's not, the day that I do good, did you tell me thank you? Did you praise me? The day that I not do bad, you now want to use the cross to nail me. You want to nail me on the cross. Abba, mana. Try. Show grace.
Have mercy.
Have mercy. I'm human. You say if you boil water, you ask the water will burn. Water. So you now want to kill me? No, I'm not trying to berate the fact that you spend money. Every dollar counts. The day you order $30 rice, small pan, and the day you order $10,000 food, they're same person. So I don't look at what are you ordering? No. The way I would treat a half-tray jollof, the same way I would treat a $10,000 order.
Wow.
Do you get what I mean?
Right.
So you must. It's a custom. You can't do without, you know.
Yes.
Great customer service, excellence. You know. Then from where I'm from, my father is a believer of treating people well. I was raised to treat people well, regardless of how they come. I don't give any same energy because I cannot allow you, you know, spoil what God has put in me. So I'll try. No matter how upset I am within me, I must show that I'm different. I'm a child of God.
Yes.
Something sets me apart. And I'll apologize, ask you, how was your food? If there's any, I'm like, okay, don't worry, I'll fix it. If I can, I'll send you another one. If I cannot, whatever it is, I'll fix it. I will fix it. I don't let customer go unhappy or grudgingly. But the bad part is some will not tell you. And they just run with that narrative.
Okay, when it's bad,
they won't come to you and say, oh, this was bad. Something was off on my order. They won't tell you, so you don't fix it. You know, so.
Could it be fair too? Because some people might have a good relationship with you and be like, when they taste it, they're like, ah, this is terrible. But
No,
if I tell her, she
people
might
that have
feel bad.
good relationship with me, no, 1,000% that they can tell me.
Okay.
Do you understand? People that don't know me, maybe we'll be like, I don't know what you say, or I don't know if you like get out to get no.
Exactly.
People that know me know that I take criticism well.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's good.
Yeah.
And something like, as a business person too, you want to somehow encourage that, put that out there, like, oh, so do you like consciously ask people like, oh, how was your last order?
Yes.
Do you follow? Okay.
All the time.
To open that door to
All the time.
yeah.
Especially if I know you, even if I don't know you and I have and I'm able to reach out to you, you know, especially people that come to the store a lot, you know.
Exactly.
It's a different thing catering and it's a different thing with the to-go service. They're two different things. They're two different worlds, trust me, you know. So I get the opportunity to come back. I'm like, that was the last order. I'm like, that's why I'm back. I'm like, oh, thank you so much, you know. Or maybe add a little more spicy, make it more spicy, please, you know. So and we just work on it. Or can you work on the size of the fish? Can it be bigger? And we put those things in. Oh, this is how much we purchase it. This is what we can. This is a comfortable level. We can sell it out so we can make a profit. You know, but yeah,
it is what it is.
It is what it is.
Yeah. Okay. Nice one. So when you are in your house now, you've started growing. You know, you. At what point did you get to, or what made you say that? Okay, this is the point where we need to go get a restaurant.
Okay, so the thing is, you can watch yourself grow. Initially, I didn't know what I was doing. I was just going with the flow. But my husband was like the anchor. He was the one that is my accountant, is my business partner, is everything.
Manager.
You know, is the manager, basically. Me, I'm just the cook. If you know what I mean. My husband is the manager. He does everything. So at what point? I'm very big on cleanliness. Very big on my space being look a certain way. So that is my home, you know. When I have events, I use rented, especially when they require me to, when they need license. I have a rented kitchen that I pay to use. But the ones that I was doing in the home was still a lot. And I didn't want that. I wanted to separate my home from my business, you know. It was too much on me, cleaning. Even when I hire cleaners, I still need to keep it up to look like a home.
Exactly.
It's not the restaurant. You know what I mean? I just still wanted it to be clean. So I'm like, you know what? We need to get out of here. We knew that this was not good. It's just like it was like a temporary thing. Doing this, it was not going to fly. No. There's no way. There's a level you get to like.
Yeah.
How do you do 1,000 people? I could do it. I did it, but it wasn't. It was too much. It took a toll.
Wow.
You know, on everything, on the house. You're going to ruin your beautiful home. Whatever it is, you know, it's a lot. And there's no matter how clean our food is, has oil, has this, has that, pepper, you know, stockfish. You open your microwave and the smell of stockfish slaps your face. You're like, oh, God have mercy. You know, so you wouldn't want that in your home. When I leave the store and I get home now, it's like home.
There's a difference. Nobody wants to live in their workplaces forever. At 5 o'clock, you want to go home.
No matter how long I stay here, even if I have work, I've been here 2 a.m. working, you know, but I don't want, when I leave here, I'm going back to my bed.
Exactly.
I'm going to sleep. I want to be home.
Smells like fresh linen. It smells not like food again.
Lavender, and the whole space is clean. So.
Exactly. Yeah. So that's what made you
I got to a place where I knew that I had outgrown this
where
space.
I am has outgrown me. I need to...
Really, girl, you said it. This space, I said, Auntie, you have to be going. It is too, you cannot do this. It is too small.
It's too small. And at that point, did you already like have money saved? Because I'm asking for people that, you know, a lot of people are doing this thing from their house, like catering, right? Or whatever, I don't know. Or maybe somebody is trying to be inspired tomorrow, like, how much will we hold in our pockets to be like, okay, let me go and start talking about getting a space?
Okay, for food business, you need good money, trust me. And Yeah, you need good money.
Because you need to talk about space.
You need somebody to hold your hand. If don't see, except I know for sure that I share my knowledge as much as I can. You know, that can be dangerous too sometimes, because who you're sharing with do not have the capacity to receive it.
Because your mindset, not their vision, it's not their dream.
Your mindset has to be open, you know, because food business requires a lot from you, body, soul, spirit. That's the truth. It takes a toll on everything that is in your life. So you must be ready, you know, because a lot of people, I want to cook. It's okay, go and cook. Cook first. Let's see. You know, running a restaurant is another ballgame. It's a different. Don't do it by yourself. Pay people that have done it and they are successful. Pay them. Let them teach you. Anything that is free, it's not given well. It's not done well. Pay somebody for mentorship.
Okay.
To coach you. Okay. You know, people that you say, okay, I love what you're doing. You're doing with so much grace. They're showing up. Doing it with so much grace does not mean they do not have bad days. So you can hold that and say, this person won us, so there'll be bad days. And somebody telling you there'll be bad days is not to say that
they're discouraging you.
They're just telling you, Auntie, I have walked this journey. I have fallen into this ditch. You can walk over it. You don't have to fall in it. We can create a plank over this ditch, and you can walk through. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So
yes, that's good. So that's a very good tip. So if you're considering it, maybe not even restaurant, maybe just going to get a big space to grow, right? So you're advising that it's better you find a mentor.
Find him. See, my sister, find a mentor in your industry.
Oh wow!
And the fact, and the truth is, sometimes people look down on someone that is doing it and we're like, it's not a big deal. She be to collect space. She be to get real talk. She be to
people do that.
No, I'm serious.
Yeah.
It's not real talk. What's Honeydip? I know what she's doing. I can do it. And guess what? I'm not saying you cannot do it. Once you just 2 months into the program, into the adventure, you're like, wahala.
She's like, adventure.
Nah, the adventure. 2 months into, like, it's over. Take it. All of it.
I'm not doing it again.
I'm not doing no more. I don't want none of this. Take it, you know. So you need someone to hold your hand.
To hold your hand.
Trust me. You can do this. You need somebody. You need one person in your industry, and you need to surround yourself with people that you can do it. Because you're questioning your... Am I? Is it?
Maybe I did not hear.
Maybe it's peradventure. Perhaps, girl.
I'm more sugar.
Tabi, it's a lot. I'm telling you, it's a lot. So
that's big. So you said two things. It's a double-edged sword. One, people, I don't know, for some reason, they despise the grace they're trying to step into.
It's okay.
It's
okay. No, it's okay.
Which you just saw what they say now.
You are doing videographer. Which information can you give me? You are doing interview. I work for you too. And no call and be interviewing the whole of Dallas. Who are you? What are you doing? It's okay. It's okay.
Doing yourself. And on the other side, so we have people saying that if they do walk up to somebody in your industry, like, oh please, I'm trying to do this thing, can you? That the people, especially Africans, I'm sorry to say, they won't want to share. They won't want to lift you up. Like,
Did you hear what I said?
Potential competition.
Which competition? How many food can you cook?
Oh, yes.
Christmas, you know, I was referring people to people that I know. Like, go and cook. I closed the store. I closed from 25th to 9th.
You did.
We'll get to that, you know. Go and cook elsewhere. Cannot collect all this, but I cannot die, yo. Be safe, I have family and children. My sister. So, you know, you cannot, it's a lie. You can't do it. The sky is big enough. The sky is big. So how many people can you publish to people? You can't do it by yourself.
Exactly.
So, any mentor that sees people coming behind them as competitors, that's not a leader.
They
don't have zero. And if you go to one person and they say, well, I can't teach you, go to someone else. Did they use rope to tie you on that one? That person is not for you. Go somewhere else. But one thing that I would say also is, you want somebody to mentor you, do your research.
Before going, don't just show up.
Don't just show up as if my head is zero, I don't have any. No, do your research, because they've done the research over the years, and that's where they are. You get, research has brought them thus far. Trial and error has brought them thus far. Even if they would help you, they will not spoon feed you.
Oh yes, yes, yes.
Mentorship is not for spoon feeding nobody. I'm showing you the way. Walk. I will not hold your leg and walk. You have to do the walking yourself. Yeah, a lot of people just want to be okay.
Come and show me. No, you have to open the water and pour it.
Ma,
I hold the head and put it.
No, I can't. Nobody has time for that. You know, so the mentor must see the fire in you.
Yes.
That this person is hungry.
Yes.
The mentor will say that, okay, this girl is one of my big aunties in the industry, Auntie Remy. She stopped by the other day and she said something. She was praying for me and she said, I see the hunger in you. I see the fire in you. She's a lovely lady. She's OG in the business industry, salt and pepper.
Oh, salt and pepper in Garland.
She was here. She was like, I see the fire in you. I see you're so tenacious. You're so determined. You know.
I love that.
My sister, not decided over to you like that too.
And that's true, because when you do your homework, you are more teachable than from scratch. You feel like, okay, what do you know? It's even exhausting. And these people are busy people too, you know, especially in the industry.
Honestly,
they're busy.
I'm not saying, this is not to say that, just do your research first. Some people are hostile. Yes,
for sure.
Yes. If they're hostile and you feel like that's where you want to stay, you collect the insult and stay.
And stay there.
But if you feel like, okay, I can go elsewhere, this person can mentor me. But there's nothing like freebie. You collect my information today. You collect approach this person and tell them you want to pay, and see if they will not be
more willing to.
You're paying. You can't even pay for everything they're going to offer you. You know. Yeah.
Just appreciate them, or just like it shows your seriousness, right? Yes.
What you pay for, you will get. If it's free, you get what you pay for. None. If I'm sure maybe 2 weeks after you DM them today, 2 weeks after they will answer you. What can I help you with? Yeah, because they are busy and they feel like, well, I can't waste my time.
Yes, yes. What about work-life balance? Restaurants is an everyday something. You know, I know you have like a day or two off, but how do you balance this with you're a mommy, right? Of 2, right? Beautiful kids, and you're a wife. How do you balance everything?
So, like I always say, and I will say it again, success is personal. You know, so for me, what success means to me may not be what it means to you.
Yes.
No matter how much I want to be here, and if I need to go attend to God, my husband, and my children, I'll close the door. I'll close the door. So the business, I love my people. I love to be of service. But trust me, after all being said and done, family is all you got.
Oh yeah.
You know, so I try to, you know, when I'm available, mommy, my husband helps me. My husband comes here.
I see him. He does. He sweeps the floor.
Yes, my husband comes here. Everything that I do, my husband can do. So my husband comes here and takes over for me. So the kids see me too. My husband does school runs. I support because I'm here. I leave the house. My husband does all the school runs, picks them up, all that good stuff. Where I'm available, I support, you know, and where they all need to be here with the kids.
They'll be here. I meet them. Yes.
We'll be here doing our life, you
together.
know. But when I have to be there. We've never had that time that I need to close the store and I need to be there. Thankfully, you know, maybe an emergency. No, I've not had that. So I'm thankful, but you know, I try to balance it because trust me, this work is exhausting mentally. You know, and you must find joy. You must find joy in things that you do, no matter how overwhelming, stressful. I just try to maybe bust out dancing or doing crazy stuff or just entertaining myself, you know, so that I'm not feeling like, oh, the whole world is on my neck, I'm about to die. No, you know, just finding joy in little things, you know, and having business friends, you know, you have friends.
Visionaries.
Having business friends that see what you're talking about, that understand you, you know. Your best friend necessarily may not understand what you're saying because maybe she's not a business person, but having people that, maybe not necessarily in your industry, maybe your industry, they can call and say, girl, I have this I'm dealing with, what can I do, you know, so yeah. So
that's a good one.
So I try to balance it, and enjoy the blessings of God.
Yes, that's good. Enjoy each moment as you go. You can't redeem it. Nice one. We're going to switch it up, okay? We're going to do the rapid fire round.
Okay.
Are you ready? What word do you detest hearing and why?
She's too expensive.
Okay.
You know why I don't like it? I feel it's very insulting. Some people don't mind hearing it because they feel like, I'm in a class of my own. But how do you quantify someone's effort and just crash it? She's too expensive. You can't do that. You know, me, if I go to Ross and I see a purse that I like, I will buy it. If what's it called? Dolce & Gabbana does the same kind of purse, the same design, no difference. I cannot go and say, why is this Dolce & D&G purse expensive like this? And it's not there. You know, I'll carry the one my hand can reach, Dolce and the Ross, and I'll be happily going to my house. Money went up, phone went up, you will do the work. Do you understand? So you were paying for the service. You are paying for the quality of food. Oh, your food is so good. Your food is very rich, but it's expensive. You have said all the good things. You now put that. How?
You
know that.
Yeah, and also I think it's an insult to tell a creative that they're expensive because they've put the price of what they're worth. Yeah,
trust me, you can know it in your heart. We all do that.
No, I even prefer they say that that's out of my budget.
Simple.
They're saying it's expensive because
my budget. We have budget.
Yeah.
My budget is to buy my real mind is to be flying private jets, but it's not in my budget right now. I think
economy is what we can afford it now.
No, private jet. No, to own the plane.
Right now, exactly. Our account is set up is economy.
Maybe we can do premium once in a while or business class. Well, but if you want to, my mind is to own the private jet, but my account is not only private jet. It's not only right now. I'll mind my business and go and buy a ticket from American Airlines.
Nice one. All right, what's your go-to lazy dinner idea?
In terms of,
I cannot do too much today. I don't have the time. Let me just sweep up something.
Oh, spaghetti.
Spaghetti.
My kids, spaghetti is quick for me.
I love spaghetti.
Yeah,
you
spaghetti.
can turn it in. Like, there's so many recipes you can do with spaghetti. Yes. That's a good one. What do you miss most about working in an office?
Office. I don't miss anything.
It's like, that's not for me.
I don't miss anything. Maybe relating with people. But I relate with people all the time. My business.
Yeah.
So I don't miss it. Office. No, I don't miss. I don't miss. Yeah.
Not even the regular salary that will be entering every month. You'll be sure.
No. So you see that's the different. That's the different thing about me. Money is not a factor for me. So whether money monthly, it's not like a driving force.
You just enjoy what you do.
Yeah.
That's deep. Yeah. Do you have any favorite scripture?
Yes. Revelation 3:20. Hopefully I'm right. The door of your he's standing out of the door, outside, knocking the door of your heart. You will let him in and he with you. Yes.
Because the Holy Spirit is not forceful.
It's not. Revelation 3:20. Yeah.
And he has given us the free will to
pick.
Choose. Yeah, that's a gift.
Yes.
Yeah, even salvation, you have to pick it.
Yes.
Powerful.
Yes.
Powerful. So, to round up, what advice do you have for the youth or even startup entrepreneurs?
Yes, so for startup entrepreneurs, I'll say the sky is the beginning. Also, don't rush. Take your time. It's a marathon. You cannot. It's not. Hammer. No, I want to. Take time. Persevere. Continue to put in your best. Show up every day, whether you feel like showing up or not. Show up every day, every time. Show up. This is not to say don't take breaks, but break is not your portion when you're just starting up. Put in your best. Keep showing up. No break. Just show up, you know. But it looks good, right? But there's more. There's a backstory behind every success. It looks good, but there's a backstory. Don't be afraid to ask questions. Ask questions so you don't miss road. Yeah, ask questions.
Nice.
And whoever God has sent to you would pour into you.
God just give or pour into you.
Yeah,
nice.
will pour into you. Whoever God has sent to you. And God sends people to us at every season. whoever God has sent to you at that season will pour into. And some are there for lifetime. They're not there for a season. They will pour into. They give you their best. Yes.
Oh, nice one. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. This is the end. Thank you guys for watching today. If you enjoyed the content, please like, share, subscribe. And remember, there's dignity in labor and your dreams are worth pursuing. Thank you so much, sis. Thank you. Thank you so much.
It was nice having you. Thank you.